I believe in delivering on the value, charging accordingly, and attracting the customers that will appreciate that value. So the discounting model or mindset doesn't really work in that scenario. It's just not applicable. That being said, probably the best promotion I've ever heard of or seen kind of falls in line with that, which is, and I don't even remember who it was that told me this, but I'm actually going to do it in my new store I'm opening in a few months. And what that is opening the store and offering free wash for a month.
Mhm.
And this is a good example for like
You probably
a
heard that on my podcast is
I
probably
probably
what I
did.
got.
You're probably right. No, in
I
fact,
want to take
I
credit for
think
that
I'm
if that
I think I'm
works. And
definitely
it,
right actually, or you're
yeah.
definitely right. Somebody's right. Probably not me. But no, I think it's fantastic. And like I said, I plan on using it. I think it can apply to a new build in a new store, but it can certainly apply to just a retrofit that you've made a significant difference in. And if you take over an older rundown laundromat and let's say it takes you a year or two to fix it up. Okay, well, you don't have to call it a grand opening or use particular signage or whatever. You can just advertise a free wash for a month and you don't have to have any reason for it other than I'm just trying to attract foot traffic in my door. The things I struggle with that, and to back up for a second, the promotion that I've probably had the most success with that I don't know that I'll ever do again was when I opened my first store, or not opened, it was already open. But when I took over my first store, I did a lot of work in the first couple months to really turn it around. I put some new equipment in. And I decided to run a dollar double loader. And keep in mind, this is 12 years ago. But I decided to run a dollar double loader for a month and I did it, and it attracted an insane amount of foot traffic, and 90% of it was foot traffic I didn't want in my store, and I would never want in my store again. I never wanted them back. So that's like the flip side to it is like when you run monetary promotions and you're discounting your services, I struggle with this, and I'm actually curious your opinion and even other people's opinions. I see some experienced operators commenting in the comment section. We appreciate that because I want to learn from you as well. But I struggle with this because of my mindset, my mentality, the things I've tried that technically accomplish the goals I wanted to accomplish, which is driving people to my store to see that we're different than we used to be. But the problem is the type of people that it attracts is really not the type of customers that I at least am going after or ever have had a desire to go after.